Hey y'all, how you doing today? So, if you're anything like me, I have a hugonic drawer that is full of scraps, right? And so I'm trying to tame those scraps, and I haven't really done any videos because I've been under the weather and my voice was kind of not really there. But I pulled out some stuff last night and this is what I did. This is not a new idea. I've seen other people do it. But these just happen to be in my stash. So this was already like that when it was in there. So I must have used the other piece of this for a different project because I believe this was a 12 by 12 piece of scrap paper cardstock because it's kind of thick. This here is a leftover from the July postcard play, if any of you saw any of those videos. And so, and then there was this, here it is, this ribbon I got in a bunch of stuff that I bought this box. There was a yard sale and there was just a big box of stuff and this was in it. And I haven't used it and I've had it for like, I don't know, 2 years. So it matched really well with this one. So I figured I would turn that into a pocket. And because I glued it around, I backed this in case it's going to be, you can either glue this down to the page or make it a floating pocket, in which case you would have journaling space on the back there. So I pulled out a few things from that pile there. And this is the card that I chose to work with. And I had this in my stash too. And I pulled that one out to use instead of this because of the green, even though this would go really well too. But I wanted to bring that green out. And so this is just some packaging that I had left over from something. Don't even know. Okay, so, and then I already pre-cut this to fit that, so I can just put it over there. So this is what I did. I just measured this. Yeah, forgive me, my voice is still kind of not really there. I just eyeball measured that like that, and then I just cut it. And this does have wire on the inside. Actually, I should probably clean up this side a little bit because that wire is poking out. I have some green burlap somewhere, and it actually matches better with that green, and it would be perfect, but I have no idea where it's at the moment, so I'll be looking for that because with fall, it's a perfect green for fall. Because this, so I'm going to leave the wire in, and that's because I want it to keep its structure. So I am just going to glue this down on 3 sides. And, you know, normally I keep my Fabrifix in a Sugar Bells icing piping bottle, and it exploded on me. And I went to order some more from Amazon, and they're like almost $30 for 2. So and I can't find them in my history, but I know that there's no way I would have paid $30. Actually, I think it was like $28 and some change. There's no way I would have paid that the first go around. So I don't know what I'm going to do. One of my friends that I watch uses a Tombow Mono. Oh, she uses one of these. And I actually tried that one time, but I didn't get all the glue out. And it was actually funny because there was a chemical reaction because the glues are completely different. And I should have actually kept it to show you. It came Oh, I don't know why I did that one. Well, that one doesn't matter because we're going to put that thing over there. I should have kept it so I could show you guys because I couldn't even get the glue out. It ended up one big white glob on the inside there. And I was able to get a little bit out, but I couldn't get all of it out. And so I think what I'm going to do is I have one of these floating around somewhere that's got just a tad bit of glue left in it. And I'm going to see if I can't wash that out with water and fill it up that way, because I'm not spending $30 for 2 empty plastic bottles with a metal tip. That's just insane. That's just insane. And it's not happening. So just make sure that you don't have any gooey, extra bits on there. And we're just going to put this down. And I believe I cut this a little bit too big. So, and actually it looks crooked. So let me just turn it around. And also I did have a request to show you in more detail how to make those Rit dye papers that I did last week. And because my voice is kind of coming and going, I'm trying to wait it out, which I'm not very patient, but it's a longer process than what this video is going to be. So I want to make sure that I don't lose my voice in the middle of the video. Okay, so there's our pocket. And that, I pre-trimmed that. So that's going to fit in there. And the back happens to be white. So I'm just going to glue it down to this here. And I'm going to use Fabrifix, even though I don't really, this isn't like a Fabrifix job, if you will. I'm just using it since I have it out. Although I can tell you, I bought some Barely Arts glue to give it a try. Because I was watching somebody else at, I was watching somebody else and they use both Art Glitter Glue and Barely Arts glue. And she said the reason she uses both of them is because with the Art Glitter Glue, you have to be like extremely precise and on the money because once you put it down, it's down. And the Barely Arts glue gives you like a couple of seconds to put it into place, right? Because I tend to drop things. So it gives you a chance to put it into place. In case you do drop it. And she said it also doesn't wrinkle the paper like other glues do. And so it came in the mail the other day and I've been experimenting with it. So, so far so good. I got some glue right there. Where's my little... Okay, this is actually an ink eraser, but it works really well on glue. It's like a sand eraser. Oh, that's exactly what it says right there, sand eraser. Okay, so how I did the holes was, let's see how big this is. Okay, so I'm going to put it between these two line dots because I put the holes half an inch apart. So where'd my other ruler go? Here we go. So in order to keep them in a straight line, I just took a ruler, made sure that it was on that line flush, and then lined up these, the ruler with the half inch mark up there, and then I just went every half inch. Okay, and I'm not sure how this is going to work with an even number, but we'll see. So I'm using the 3/16 side of the crocodile here. You don't need the big one. I just make sure that that dot that I made with the pencil is directly in the center of that that piece right there. So I know that they're going to be as even as I can possibly get them. One more. Okay. So this is going to be our front, and this is going to be our back. I'm just going to ink this up a little bit. And I am using Vintage Photo. And I actually prefer the walnut stain. However, I re-inked my walnut stain pad, and it didn't seem to do any good. I just like it because it's a little bit darker, and to me, this is a little bit too orange for my taste. So, pardon me while I take a sip of my coffee. Okay, so this was leftover cut off from the other one that I made over there. So we're just going to, because I don't think it's long enough. Oh, maybe it is. Okay, we're going to try it that way. So what I did was I folded it in half, and then I put it through the front, and then I pulled these through that hole and pulled them down. And that way it won't come off there. And then I might have to get a longer piece. Oh, we might just make it. Might just make it. The only problem with this, I think it's jute twine. I'm not really sure because it was out of the packaging, but it looks like that. And I probably got it at the Dollar Tree or Walmart. Oh, yeah, I was wondering why I'm so stupid. I was wondering why there was so many threads there. It's 2 doubled over, and I didn't use 2 doubled over, and the other one I just used 1 doubled over. That's okay. Okay, almost done. If you have a hard time pulling them through here, I always use, this is a basic staple in my craft room. I use my pointy scissors for just about everything. Right, okay, so, and this is how I do that. I put the tweezers in first, just enough to grab whatever it is that I'm trying to pull through, and then just pull it through. Missed one. Okay, so we're just going to go back in that hole and grab this one and pull that through too. Okay, so because this is not as long as the other ones, and that's the front, what I'm going to do is put some Fabrifix down here and squish it all up in there so they don't come out, because this is going to be your top. Because if you put it in, I don't know if that's going to work. I might have to staple that. Oh, which means I put it on the wrong side. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wrong side, right side. Okay, so that doesn't seem to be working right. So I am, or, oh no, maybe it is. But I'm still going to staple it. I like this stapler because this stapler makes the staple flat. So you don't have to worry about it poking anything. You just have to make sure you get the glue off of there. Okay, so now I need to find something to put on the top there. So let's see what we got. I have one of these, and I see this here. Sure, why not? It's got that color in there, and it looks like a gradient, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut that side. And it's going to have to stick up a little bit, so we need to put, okay, so I'm going to use, where is it? My art glitter glue, because it will stick right and proper. And so I just need the glue to come out. Okay. Y'all, I've rearranged my desk a gazillion times. And for those that, for those of you that are new, that just started watching me, I bought a new desk, and I don't like it because it's too small. There's nothing other than that. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a great looking desk. It's just not as big as I expected it to be. Okay, and so that's all covered up. And this art glitter glue will dry clear, so we don't have to worry about that. And we got some bling here. What color do we want? Gold. And I'm just going to cut that off. And this is where tweezers come in handy. Okay, grab that and take this off. So these here, this bling I got from the Dollar Tree. And I don't know if it's because I got it from the Dollar Tree and it's not as good quality as I would get elsewhere. But the back, the glue back part of it tends to come off when you pull the paper off the back. So I always use just a dab of glue, either art glitter glue or Fabrifix, to make sure that it doesn't, right? Because see, now it's stuck to my fingers. Okay, so what else do we want to put on there? I have some numbers and some labels. Let's see what we got here. So it's going to go in like that. And what do we want here? That's too big. So these are a mixture of Tim Holtz, I think some grabby labels, and these here is actually, I think it's they're on sticker paper. That is, I think, something from the Graphics Fairy. And I don't want anything too big because I already got something on there. What's this? Round. I don't have any blue. All right, I think that looks good right there. Do we have a number to go in the middle of it? That's small enough. What do we got here? No, just a little too big. Maybe we don't need a number. Yeah, okay. No, not just a zero. Okay, so we don't need a number. Okay, and then I'm just going to ink around the edges real quick just to make sure that I cover up that white because it would be glaring on that brown background. Okay, and we're going to use the art glitter glue. I got to fill this up. Okay, and we're just going to put that right there. Alrighty, so I did cut this just a little bit too long, and so I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. And let's see about rounding those corners just a little bit. That's the 7mm. And where did it go? We're just going to do a little ink on the edge there. Oh, my doggies just came in. Okay, so there you go. That's all there is to it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I get my voice back really soon so I can do that other video. It is a little bit more time consuming, the process of it. So hopefully I'll be able to get it out no later than Saturday. It just depends on my voice. So if I don't get it out this week, then look for it next week. I hope y'all have a great day and happy crafting.